So good evening, good morning, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, whatever day you are watching this video. Now I'm Richard Taylor and I'm coming to you concerning this post, this Facebook post that was sent to me by a concerned citizen, by the principal. This post was made by the principal of a local high school here in Goldsboro, North Carolina, namely Spring Creek High School. Miss Wendy H. Waters, who is the principal, made a post that is considered disturbing and racist to at least one citizen. Now, this citizen who sent me this, I think she is from Hispanic or Latina descent, but she was very disturbed about this post that the principal made. Now, I'm going to read the post, but first let me read what the citizen sent to me. She said, "Good afternoon. You have such a large voice in our community. I wanted to see if you could help me here. I can't share it publicly because of my job, but this is the principal of Spring Creek High School. We can't allow our schools to employ people with this level of racism, ignorance, and hate." And this is what the young lady sent me. I'm going to read the post to you, and I want you guys to chime in with your thoughts. And I'm also going to show you the post. But this is what the post read. What? He only came to our country in 2022 from the University of Wuhan, which is in China. And she said, "My bet is he's a Chinese nationalist as a quote-unquote visiting student, stealing our intellectual property, working for the CCP. There is nothing white." Now, white is in all capital letters. "There is nothing white about him. And since this is now at my front door, I will not let them get away with their gaslighting BS. Exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. We need to decouple from people who hate us, coming from a bad mama." Now, this is the post. Okay. So that is the post. So I assume this lady is holding up the picture of the young man there. If I'm not mistaken, he is the gentleman who was on the campus of North Carolina UNC a couple of days ago, and he was a shooting suspect or whatever. And I guess this is her response to his actions. And it is a couple of things in this post that strikes me, as sort of entitled or bigoted, if not racist. But one thing she said, "What? He only came to our country." Now, our country. A lot of times when people use that connotation, it is denoted or can be inferred, as our country, as meaning, our white country. But nevertheless, the inference that, he's a visiting student stealing our intellectual property, working for the CCP. I don't know what that organization is. But that also could be considered, stereotyping or, stereotypical. He couldn't just be a regular student. And also, there is nothing white in all capital letters. Now, I think that is the most offensive and most blatant statement out of this post that could be taken as racist. There's nothing white about him. And since this is now at my front door, I will not let them get away with their gaslighting BS. Now, also, I do want to extend, my heartfelt wishes to those people who were injured or killed or shot at that school. I definitely don't condone any sort of violence from anybody. And so that's my point of this post. Evidently, this man is of Asian descent. And so Um, him being Asian has nothing to do with him being a violent person or mentally ill person. As we've seen mass shooters and school shooters come in all shapes, sizes, and colors, and the majority of the time they are of the white or Caucasoid persuasion. So for this principal of a school to bring in, his Chinese descent and the fact that, he's not from our country and that there's nothing white about him, seems to be a little racist or insensitive because I think last week there was a shooting by a white person down in Jacksonville, Florida at a Dollar General where, several black people were shot, and she didn't post a diatribe about, this white person shooting up black people. So where is the same vigilance? Where is the same? It doesn't matter if it happened in North Carolina or wherever. His race has nothing to do with violence. And so that's what I want Miss Waters, if she's watching this video, to clarify, because you are a principal of high school students, and as I mentioned, the lady who sent me the video is of Hispanic descent, and from my understanding, as in many rural areas, a lot of the students at Spring Creek are of Latin descent. So this diatribe about nothing white being about him could be, and definitely should be, considered insensitive to those who are non-white, which a lot of students out there are. So I take offense to her statement, concerning this situation. The gentleman's race has nothing to do with his actions. If that is the case, once again, we would be considered all white people school shooters, or all police bad, if that is the case. So I want Miss Waters to know, and I want you guys to share this video, that I think this is a very insensitive comment, but not only me. Once again, this was sent to me by a concerned citizen who probably had watched a few of my videos and wanted me to air this situation out because she doesn't feel that that this person, and probably a lot of people feel that this person shouldn't be using this language, shouldn't be using this level of stereotypical categorization of this man, and also definitely with the white in all capital letters, definitely connotates a message of superiority, and the things that we deal with in this country, we need not to have anything like this. So tell me your thoughts in the comments of this video or in the Facebook post, and if you go on my Facebook page, Richard Taylor, you'll be able to see the post and read it in its entirety. But definitely, Miss Wendy H. Waters, I really think you should be careful on the words you use. And they say a lot of times an angry mind and a drunk mind speaks the truth. So this is definitely coming from a place of an anger, because she says in the post, coming from a mad mama. So y'all tell me what y'all think, man, and y'all get back to me. If you got any questions directly, you can hit me at 919-587-7782. Peace and blessings.